does it mean when a tune haunts you and you can't get it out of your head?
Keine Lust, meine Pflicht zu erfüllen. Für dich nicht, für mich nicht. Ich hab keine Pflicht.
That's better. Wally Freud? Of Westmead? Hi, this is Sigrid Larson calling. Dr. Larson, PhD. Wally, what I'd like to ask you is... Of course I know what the time is. Hello? What a Dummkopf you are, Mr Freud. W.H. Wally? What the hell's Wally short for anyway? Walrus? Waldorf salad? Hello? Is that Y. Freud? Mr. Y for Yuichi Freud.
Hi.
Let me ask you something if I may, Yuichi. Are you Austrian by any chance?
Australian. Hi. You Australian?
Sure. I'm Australian. We're all Australian.
Australian.
Not Australian. Austrian. Are you Austrian? From Austria?
Koala, kangaroo, many interesting animals.
There are no kangaroos in Austria. It's underneath Germany. Turn right at Switzerland. Austria, home of Mozart, schnitzels and skiing accidents. It's just that Yuichi is such a Japanese-sounding name.
Japanese. Hi.
The diaspora, I suppose. Let me ask you, Yuichi, are you single?
Single. Hi.
Great! I'm after a single man, and they are so hard to find. By the way...
No, won't buy, okay?
No, Yuichi, I'm not selling anything. Although I did actually once work for a couple of weeks at one of those call centres. Talking out of nowhere, you know the spiel.
No, won't buy.
Anyway, no, listen. I'm calling to say that if you're unattached and you'd like to share a few thoughts about the unconscious or the lunacy of public transport in this city, you know, maybe you and I could get together.
No, buy.
Hello? Not again. Shit. I mean, who wants to listen to their sister having sex? Especially, who wants to hear Owen shout about it? Speaking of, I'm picking up on some hostility from that direction. Found this post-it note he wrote to Fleur asking when her fucking sister, quote unquote, was going to move out. That's the only time I actually hear his voice. Owen, when he's fucking. The rest of the time he communicates with me via post-it notes. Bossy yellow squares stuck all over the flat. Do this, do that.
Verpiss dich!
That's why I wait until it's late to call. When there are howlings on the Strasse and there's nothing you can do except curl into a circle and hide. They're all around at this time of night. In the corners of the park, on rooftops, hanging in the shadows. Directory inquiries? Yes, in the Melbourne area. Freud. No, I don't have an address. Just read me what you've got. Vielen Dank.
This is the voicemail for Gary Freud. Leave a short message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Hello?
J. Freud?
Yes, Judith Freud speaking. Who is this?
Sorry, wrong number.
What are you doing?
Working on my resume.
I thought I heard voices.
Practicing my German. Ich möchte mit Herrn Freud sprechen. Ja, der Dingsbums
Sigrid?
ist kaputt. I know. Against your better judgment and Owen's express wishes, you offered the sofa bed while I look for work and a place to live. I know, and I appreciate it.
Fine. Look, it's late. I've got an early meeting tomorrow and I need to be on top of it.
Always the practical one.
Just keep it down, okay?
Well, I spent years dreaming in rented rooms, studying for a doctorate in psychology. There were you, scrambling your way up the ladder to middle management and a mortgage, not to mention Owen.
Sigrid, did you hear what I just said?
Hast du gehört, was ich habe gerade gesagt? Yes. Got it, all right. And I've got your number too. Owen, who's up to something. Hello, Mr. Keith Freud. This is Sigrid Larson, PhD. Do you have a moment to assist me with some research I'm doing? Good. Now, are you any of the following? 1, married, 2, gay, or 3, in a de facto relationship?
What kind of survey is this, Miss Larson? I don't get too many women calling me from Sydney at 2:15am to ask me if I'm married or gay.
Well, that's what makes me special, Keith.
Excuse me?
That I'd call you up at 2:15 in the morning, sight unseen, to ask you for a date.
I think that makes you a fruitcake, Miss Larson. Have you tried the internet?
It's Dr. Larson. And I'm not crazy, Keith. I have a schöner plan. I want to marry someone called Freud.
Is this a joke?
Not at all.
Did my mother put you up to this?
I don't know your mother. Yet.
What are you, nuts?
Think about it, Keith. If I marry you, then I'd be Dr. Sigrid Freud. Now, do you mind if I ask you another question? Are you Jewish? If you're not, would you consider converting? Don't worry, I'm not either, so we could become Jüdisch together. No, don't hang up. Scheiße. Finding a husband by phone is always going to be sehr schwierig. But never mind. Plenty more Freud fish overseas. Let's see, what time is it in London? Getting on for 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Perfect. Hi there, Peter. Sigrid here. I'm calling from Sydney, Australia. How you going?
Mustn't grumble. I don't know why not. Everybody else does.
I thought you might be at work. Or have you got the day off?
I just finished for today.
And what kind of work is it that you do, Peter?
I work in a gourmet delicatessen. Cheese and pickles and stuff.
If I say the name Sigmund Freud, what springs to mind?
German geezer.
Austrian, actually. But close enough.
Cold fish. Curly sausages. Big salami.
You're the one working in the deli, Peter. Not Sigmund. Freud didn't cure meat. At least not as far as I know.
Kinky sort of stuff.
What do you think about genetic modification, Peter?
When are we going to start, Sigrid?
Well, you've got to wonder, haven't you? Do we even know what it is they're genetically engineering in those labs? I think my sister's boyfriend is involved. Don't tell anyone. This is just between you and me, okay? They're doing it in the same place they grow human ears on the backs of mice and mix tomatoes with lobster genes.
Can we play it as incest?
I'm not sure I heard you correctly, Peter. Did you say insect?
Go on. You play for mother. Talk dirty. Oh, like that. Lobsters fucking tomatoes. Oh, that's great. Come on, mummy. Talk dirty to me. I like that. Mummy, smack my bottom.
Peter?
Are you insane? Have you completely lost your mind? Who the hell are you phoning? London? You're calling London? What are you thinking? You're unemployed, you've got a bank account in single figures, you shouldn't be making international calls. Do you know how much our last bill was? Nearly $700 bloody dollars.
I'll pay you back.
Yeah, and pigs might fly. Did you go to Centrelink?
Tomorrow.
How many times have I heard that?
It's not my fault. There aren't a lot of jobs for PhDs.
No, there aren't. No one gives a stuff about your stupid thesis. So get another job, any job.
After Freud, people believed psychology was the way to save humanity. That's what they thought.
Yeah, right. 100 years of psychoanalysis, and has anyone actually been cured?
You're missing the point.
No, you're missing the point.
Freud wanted to understand our inner world in all its wolfish mess and glory.
I can't keep on supporting you. All these hours on the couch unearthing. Who the hell knows what you're up to? I can't do it anymore. And there's something I've been meaning to tell you.
Though, of course, it was his theory of the libido that really stirred things up.
Sex always does. Sigrid,
Fleur?
it's time you moved on. Found your own place, organised your own life, however it is you want to live it. Look, I meant to tell you before, but, well, the fact is we're going to sell the flat, okay? Probably. Soon. And Owen thinks I'm enabling you, and I think he's right.
Have you been watching Dr. Phil?
You're the only one around here watching daytime TV.
He's deregistered, did you know that? The only place he's allowed to practice psychology is on television.
Forget Dr. Phil. Sigrid. I'm almost 3 months pregnant. We're having a baby, and Owen thinks...
Owen thinks. Owen doesn't think. He just writes these idiotish notes. House sitting. 1 cat, 9 plants. Female non-smoker preferred.
Are you listening to me? I'm having a baby, and that means we're going to need more space.
Women, 28 to 39, wanted by biotech company for pharmaceutical trial. Fee plus out of pocket. Call 13275431. See what I mean?
No, I don't.
Your creepy boyfriend wants to put me in a science experiment.
That's paranoid crap. He's only trying to help you stand on your own feet. What's so terrible about that?
Lass mich in Ruhe. Bitter. All these mean, horrible little notes he's trying to get at me. Undermine me. See what I mean?
Out of coffee again. Remember Mr. Muscle. It's a shopping list. How on earth can anyone, even you, Dr. PhD in delusion, read anything sinister into a shopping list, for God's sake?
There you are. It's true, I wasn't imagining it. That Schwein has poisoned your mind.
I can't cope with this. Not anymore. Sigrid? Sigrid!
In the middle of the night, when you feel trapped, das beste thing is to draw inside. Make a circle. Fleur, please! It could be important!
Tough!
Hi there, mystery caller. This is Gary Freud. You phoned about half an hour ago. Sorry I missed you, but I was out on a... Well, never mind what I was doing. Let's just say I was out. Anyway, call me back. My number is 0418.
I want you out of here, Sigrid. Now.
Let me stay just for tonight. I'll make some calls.
No.
Only a couple?
No.
They'll get me, Fleur. Can't you hear them? Do you want me to be killed?
I want you gone.
But I'm not ready.
Tough again. Will you shut up with that humming? There's something seriously wrong with you. More than depression or some kind of postdoctoral exhaustion. I think your behaviour is infantile. You're giving me a headache. Will you stop that stupid humming? You've got to start taking responsibility for yourself. You can't keep going in this state of arrested development. You need professional medical help.
Listen to you. Psychology 101? Well, come on then, Sigmund Freud. Aren't you going to give me your expert diagnosis?
You know, a psychoanalyst like myself could perhaps discover the unconscious significance of that haunting melody that pursues you.
Hello? I know you're there.
This inward singing sometimes conveys a disavowed or denied wish, a drive or repressed longing we don't like to admit, even to ourselves.
I know that you're out there. Somewhere. Hiding in the shadows, waiting.
We hear in this recurring theme the voice of an unknown self that may become compulsive in its attempt to convey a message of some kind. The haunting melody that stirs deep inside you, clouds rational thought, and ties in knots the clean lines of logic. But it may also announce the working of an unknown power in you. Remember, whatever secret message it carries, that musical passage echoing through your brain is never accidental. It is a part of the night aspect of your emotional life.